I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And of course, Isaiah Hartenstein. This is their first game without him.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Here's where. Clock at 6. Mills with it. McCollum covering. The three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Dallas. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Easton. Three-pointer off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Pass to DeRozan. Easton with the ball. McCollum outside. Nails it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the Knicks with possession. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor. Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Sexton. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Basket's good.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Here's Thompson, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Mills. Over Sexton. Mills, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Sexton. Outside Easton. And here is DeRozan. Shoots over Thompson. And it's DeRozan missing. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The three. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Sexton. Over Wembanyama. Sexton misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The three from Wembanyama. McCollum pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Collins. Pass to Eason. It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Ware. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Outside Eason. Now McCollum. Dallas, no good that time either.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Eason. Yep, count it. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Sexton looking around. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Beasley outside. On the wing, Thompson. No points so far. Buries it from three.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Now McCollum. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Collins outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Ware. Back to Wembanyama. McCollum pulls it in.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Collins. Back to McCollum. There's the triple. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Thompson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Johnson. Eason with a steal. Here's Sexton. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Collier. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Rizachet. Stolen by Holmes. And here's the fast break. And here they go. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Hendricks, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Rizachet. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Good work there as it goes.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Collier. There's a screen. Inside. Stolen by Holmes. A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Gay. Here's Collier. It's stolen by Johnson. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. Wembanyama down low. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offensive rebound. He got a piece of it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gay. To the middle. Here's Hendricks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Knicks making a switch here. And New York has possession. They lead by 7. Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Outside Levine. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Collier. Got it off in time. And that does it for the first quarter. New York out in front, leading by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
13.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball." Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO.
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Pass to Levine. Here's where. It's stolen. LeVert, right side. Offline with a three. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. New York, again, can't hit. Mavericks trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Levine. No points yet. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Beasley outside. This one for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. Got to get him off that arc.
Here's Collier. No good off the back of the rim.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Right side Johnson. Shot clock at 5.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Mavericks trail by 10. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. Fires the 3. To the left wing. Here's Collier. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
New York leading by 8. Outside Johnson. Pass to Beasley. Here's Levine. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second. New York with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Levine. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Levine's got his first points of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. McCollum on the wing.
Keon Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's DeRozan. Big jam by DeMar.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan leaves no doubt. What a finish.
Knicks leading by 7. Outside Johnson. Thompson scanning the floor. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. And so it's Dallas with it. DeRozan outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. And they're pushing it up. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 5. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stat for New York.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
3 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Knicks leading by 9. And here's Levine. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Let's go with a 3. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Pass to Eason. Back to McCollum. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Ware.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
From outside the arc. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down by 12. Following this game, they host the Magic. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
There's McCollum with the 3. Drops in the 3. McCollum's got 8 points.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
To the paint. Here's Ware. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Johnson. Left side, Levine. Johnson inside. Here's Diabate. No good that time. Eason with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 11. Now Sexton. Collins outside. Offensive board. Back to Eason. Outside Sexton. Launches a 3. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks. #1.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half. New York leading by 11. Outside Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Fades away. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 13 points in the game.
And the offensive skills of Benvenuti are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And here's Collins for three. Drains the triple.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Levine with it. He's got 5. Left side, Wembanyama. Here's the 3. And that's good. Zach LaVine for 3. LaVine's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Sexton, the open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Sexton's got 6 points. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's McCollum. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Sexton. Outside Eason. From the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's McCollum. DeRozan outside. Pass to Eason. Outside Sexton. For 3, McCollum. And he can't get that one. New York leading by 8. Outside Mills. From behind the arc. Eason pulls it in. Back to DeRozan. For 3. Kept alive. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Mills. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. McCollum's got 10 points in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Right side, Wembanyama. Beasley outside. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. It's Beasley on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside Eason. Sexton with it. Collins a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
That one falls.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Eason. McCollum outside. From downtown. The rebound by Ware. New York leading by 6. Here's Mills. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Ware. Down low. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Easton. Outside Sexton. Back to Easton. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Beasley. Outside Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And here's Mills. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Knick lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
On the wing, Sexton. 6 points for him. Fires from the wing. The Knicks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Ware. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Ware. Collins defending. And he dunks it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Collier. Pass to Rizashe. To the inside. Clock at 6. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Wembanyama. New York leading by 12. Outside Mills. Here's Beasley. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Beasley. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Collier.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Wembanyama up top. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Hendricks. Here's Collier. LeVert outside. 20 feet out. Pass to Gay. Here's Hendricks. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Hendricks has got his second bucket on the night. And here's Mills. Now Holmes. Left side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby. Let him score.
Here's Collier. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Malik Beasley. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Levine. Now here's Beasley. Lets the three fly. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Beasley's got 9.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Collier. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Rizachet. Over Levine. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Oh, Benvenuti throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
LeVert outside. To the left side wing. Here's Gay. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Collier. Over to the wing. Gay misses. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Now Johnson. Knocked away. And here's Wembanyama. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Collier. He misses the free throw.
At the line.
Good on the second one. New York leading by 16. .107 left in the third quarter. Pass to Levine. Here's Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rizachet. Outside for LeVert. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. LeVert's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Caris LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Pass to Ware. Launches it. Gay with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Collier. He's got 5. Here's Hendricks. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. And we'll have
The Mavericks, 42.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Levine. Thompson outside. Pass to Ware. Beyond the arc. LeVert with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Collier. Here's the pick. Here's Hendricks. Shoots over Levine. Diabate grabs the board.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Misses the three. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Rizachet. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
That one misses.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. New York leading by 12. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Ware. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Collier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Mills. And there's the screen. Here's Ware. Intercepted. And they're running.
Woo! This energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And it's Levine with the ball for New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Mills. Outside Levine. The 3-ball. Diabate. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Woo! Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Hendricks. And the 3 off target. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Ware. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. Mavericks with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier. Inside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Levine. To the middle. Diabate. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
And there's the drive. The 3 from Rizachet. And Mills pulls it down. New York leading by 13. Pass to Ware. Right side Mills. Here's Ware. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to DeRozan. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
Knicks leading by 11. Here's Diabate to the paint. Easton with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. DeRozan double teamed. Back to Easton. DeRozan down low. Out to McCollum. Pass to Easton. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. And it's New York with a rebound. Beasley with it. And here's Levine. Checked by Sexton. Outside Levine. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
Great elevation on the J. Levine becoming more and more consistent with that.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Sexton on the take. For 3, Collins. Knicks leading by 14. Now here's Johnson. Beasley outside. Pass to Levine. Back to Beasley. 20 feet out. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Zach Collins.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
DeRozan, left side. Wing shot on the way. Outside for Sexton. Pass to DeRozan. McCollum on the wing. The 3 is up. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Now Johnson. Checked by Sexton. Back to Johnson. McCollum with a steal. And here they come. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Levine. Pass to Easton. Back to DeRozan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And here's Mills. Pass to Ware. Johnson with it. Now here's Mills. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
17 foul.
The first one falls.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now Sexton. McCollum outside. Here's Easton. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Mavericks trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. A good look from Johnson. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Wow, pure power on the drive by DeMar DeRozan. He's got that extra burst. We've seen it, able to finish with force.
Pass to Ware. Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. Ware's got 6 in the quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Outside Sexton. "26 seconds left in the game. The shot, no good. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Easton with a steal. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this.